Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Shantanu Ganguly. Welcome to my LifePage. Today I am going to talk on a very pragmatic area which is called as knowledge management. Before I start with knowledge management area, let me introduce myself. I have an MSc in environmental science. I have a master's in business administration. I have a postgraduate diploma in computer applications, and then I have a PhD in information service marketing. I am associated with this knowledge management area for the last 1 decade. Actually, I started my journey in 2010 when in my current organizations, that is TERI, the Energy and Resources Institute, to ask me to develop a knowledge management system for the TERI. From there, actually, the knowledge management got an interest with me and I started working towards a knowledge management system. There are two words in the knowledge management component. One is called knowledge and another is management. So basically, how do you manage the knowledge which is evolved in the organization? I have broken down the entire knowledge word into three major components. The first is know, the second is L, and the third is age. Know means when you know something about a particular product or a service of an organization's vision, mission, their strategy, their goals, their objectives. You know something. L stands for the lifelong learning. And when you have both together, you have an edge over others. If you are attached to a particular organization, then you have to have a subject knowledge of that particular organizations, because that is very much important. See, there are several communication methodologies which you have to, carry out in the organization. Like, for example, how do you sensitize the people? How do you help the people regarding communications? So for that, what are the mechanisms are there? Like, for example, if you are in a 3-floor or a 4-floor organizations, you put up a banner in the lift. So people come to know that you have to contribute in the system. So, sensitize the people. Some people, they do some kind of a fair in the organizations where everybody comes together, they discuss, deliberate, and, they make promises. They do a lot of things to, for the communication purpose. So that is another important component as far as the communication. Collaborative decision making. Because in an organization, there are several departments. Like, for example, in research organizations, like there are different departments are there. Now, in today's context, it is cross-cutting areas. Now, in the cross-cutting areas, when you have a knowledge management system, and if you are looking for a person who can work, who can be brought in from another department, it is the knowledge management system which can give birth to this kind of a thing. So it enhances your collaborative research in that platform. It has a lot of strength to do that in the collaborative research. Changing the organization culture. Because people here, they have a silos mentality and they do not want to share. So you have to play a very pragmatic role. How do you motivate them? There are some mechanisms. Like, for example, you can do an incentivization to change their mindset, to change their attitude and coming back from a silos mentality to more a collaborative mentality. There is a day when people are not ready to share a particular documentation. That is a challenge for us. So what we do generally, we go talk to that person, try to analyze why he is not trying to share that documentation with you. Unless and until you understand, you assess, or you show him that particular component that he is not ready to, if you can't, you need to have some touch points. Those touch points are very necessary when you set up a knowledge management system in your organization. Then what happens that you connect the people with that. You need to have a connectivity with the people. Unless and until you develop a relationship, you connect with the people and you use those touch points, then it is very difficult to sometimes break the silos mentality. And this kind of challenge we face almost every day. And that is what a a kind of an experience for us, because these are also our success stories. These are also lessons learned from us. So when we capture these lessons learned, it helps us to, crack the other, different kinds of stakeholders who are not ready to share and all. So there is one day it could be a very big thing for me to do that. I hope I have given you the overview of the knowledge management system in a nutshell. Thank you very much.